Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
2 for 1. Set.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
17. 17. 17. Hey, 76. 76. Hold on. Check.
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
We're good.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, it's Goff. He finds Goodwin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Maxwell, the son Tom Brady. He showed my stock, and still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up this, ain't no game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Viking 18. Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Willis to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing, Willis. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Take go.
Throwing is Willis. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Luke Musgrave, touchdown Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No! 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. 70 range, 70 range. Warrior, 70. Ready, ready?
Willis now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Got a man left side. It's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
14.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. What's that?
To throw is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him, run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
We're good. We're good.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a lot of people were confused about the Jameson Williams draft selection a couple years ago, Mike. Coming off injury, got hurt late in his career in Alabama. But let's not forget, when this guy was healthy, he was the best wide receiver in college. And now we're starting to see a lot of those qualities that we saw in that last year at Alabama play out at the professional level.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Nice job finding the seam. A gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. First carry for David Montgomery. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. One more time for Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
First and 10.
Check, Panther. Set. Check, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 4-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. This one is caught by Reed. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now. 69, 69. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now Willis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, It's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Hey, 5, 76, 11, 2 first.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? On 2nd down, Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Maverick. 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Tiger. Yes, sir. Done.
Throwing here is Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight. Whirling. Done.
Throwing, Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
12. DC. Home. Set.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. Cut 19.
Willis now to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Great tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
Here's Willis. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Ready. Warriors 70. Go.
To throw is Willis. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. Check go.
Willis to throw. That one complete to Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
On the jump. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff to throw.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
A second down throw for Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When you throw on the Detroit Lions tape, Mike, I mean, of course, we all know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but the best thing about his game is there's really nothing he doesn't do at a high level. Make difficult catches, move the chains, but he's also that big play elite receiver that everybody's looking for. Top 5 in catches, yards, and touchdowns a season ago.
4 down. 5. What? 2.
Goff to throw on first down. That one's to the sideline, complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds. That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Hold on. Check. We go. 14. Carlos up.
Goff. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Shut up. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. Ready?
Willis now to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
To throw, here's Willis. There's that man again, another catch. These two moving the chains themselves, a gain of 14. and a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Willis. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
Throwing, Willis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be second down.
Ready? Take go.
Throwing, Willis. He pulls it in around the 5. Third and a yard.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Nice first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the second-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville. And seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
2 for 1. Maverick.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He's got space inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Willis. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Let's go. Warriors 17. Ready.
Now Willis. That complete to Jacobs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Willis now to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first down, it's Goff.
These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Now 2nd and inches. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
The tackle by Quay Walker. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Lions.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down. Back to throw. He finds Goodwin. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Go. Value 1.
He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Packers going to use their final timeout now. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Set up. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Go.
Here's Willis. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
Value three. Tonight. Super 66. Average roll.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Go tonight. Go. Hey, let's go. Go ground. Listen. Okay.
From the gun, it's Goff. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Lions call their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
We're good. Ric Flair. Hey, lift. What's that?
Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
Shell. Go tonight. Fargo. Hey, 5. 76. Tell him. 76.
Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's first and 10.
11. Super.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is